did forget to film the drive up here, but it's the morning, so first morning of the conference. I left two of the t-shirts I wanted to wear at home, so I had to figure it out, but the fit still works, so, but gotta figure out the rest of the week. Well, weekend, but you know what I mean. So. We're running a little late, but it's okay.
So I got a new microphone, and I'm not sure if it's going to be working great or not for this voiceover, so if the audio sounds a little weird, that's why. So I'm not going to lie, I forgot to film an introduction, but that's okay. So this is my vlog for the South Carolina Art Education Association conference, and many of you know I'm an art teacher, and I was so lucky to be able to go to this conference, and this is my first professional conference as an art teacher.
And we got a lot of goodies in our goodie bag, but I can do like a haul later with all of our stuff.
Our first session that you saw me just filming was our non-objective 3D sculptures, and that was our first session of the day, but we were running late, so, you know, but it went really good. I loved that part too. So, that was a lot deeper of a seat than I thought, but I said I was gonna vlog this thing, and I kind of forgot to do all of that stuff this morning, but it's okay. I'm with Bree. I ran into a lot of teachers I haven't got to see in a while, and that was really cool. Our next session is in a few minutes, so we're just hanging out, and I'm still kind of letting my piece dry. I love getting to like make little artsy things, but I don't like having the time limit because it has to dry, and I get scared walking around with the thing with wet paint on it. But it's okay. And I'm sure the water in the background, I didn't bring my microphone, so this could be really bad audio. But for my 27 subscribers, I'm sure y'all don't really care that much if you even watch it. Okay, so we just got out of the art of tattooing. Super cool. Bree looks really tired. It's nap time. So we have had all of our sessions together, but now we're gonna split off for the next little session because she's middle school and I'm high school, so. But updates. And then lunch after that, and I'm gonna try to find an earring to replace this because my cartilage piercing fell out yesterday. So just like my other vlog, you know, you're gonna see a lot of B-roll and things I think are pretty, and me making a lot of goofy faces in between our sessions and our conference.
Look at the rainbow reflection from the glass. It's so pretty.
And so this next session was the secondary division, so you might not know, but I am a high school art teacher. I know I try to keep a lot of that stuff private, just because internet safety. And it's lunchtime. We're gonna get Sully Steamers, because I really like it. And you know, I had to take a lot of scenic footage. I love downtown Greenville. I don't live very far from there, and so I try to go any chance I get. And after Sully Steamers, you can see where we actually found this hole-in-the-wall donut place. Super great donuts. They had crepe donuts, and then we checked out a few crystal stores because we had some extra time before we had to get back to the conference. So we were able to check out some of the vendors before the Kickstart conference, and this was the session where everyone joined in, and so everyone got together to kickstart the conference. So Bree went to go get a coffee, and we got to see a lot of more people in our networking. I am exhausted though, so I feel like my voice is super monotone. My voice is already monotone, but I'm sleepy. But we've got one more session. Me and Bree are going to 2 different sessions this time, and then we're gonna go to the mall so I can replace my earring and maybe find some stuff for the Century Gala tonight, which will be very exciting. I'm excited because it's 1920 themed. So stay tuned. Yeah, so my last session of the day was a Love Yourself clay project, and you know, ceramics is my favorite thing of all time. I am actually saving up for my own mini kiln, so hopefully I can start making more ceramics in the future, but I really liked my hand that I made, and we were given a quote, so affirmations, and I think it turned out really good. So before we went on our way to the mall, we stopped by Kung Fu Tea to get some bubble tea, and then it was on to the Haywood Mall so I could find an earring to replace my cartilage earring. And it was time to get back to Bree's apartment so we could get ready for the Century Gala, because this was the conference's 100th anniversary. And side note, Bree did let me stay with her for the weekend because she lives closer to the place where the conference was held at, and I am still very, very, very grateful that I did not have to drive in highway traffic every morning, because that would have been a nightmare.
And it's gala time.
And the Century Gala was so much fun. You guys know I love makeup and fashion and cosplay, so it's really fun to get into the character and really embrace that 1920s fashion. And 100 years, so of course it's gotta be 1920s themed. I could not get Brittany and Bree to wave in this clip for the life of me, but I got them to eventually, but we were all having fun, so, let's see. And there's a wave. Perfect. Also, here's my strobe light warning. I filmed right at the DJ's lights and I did not realize it would create a strobe effect. So featured in these clips, you're going to see a lot of my other art teacher friends. So there's Sarah and Q and, Bree already, because she's been in some of my other videos, but a lot of us met through mutual connections and different grad classes, and I love each and every one of them, and they're all amazing teachers.
Day 2. And it's very cold outside, but we're layered. Very layered.
So day 2 started a little bit early because they were providing breakfast for us, but that meant we were going to stop by QT so we could get some energy drinks and just be a little bit more prepared for the day, because caffeine, and I don't drink coffee, so I needed something.
Ready for vendor breakfast. It's so cold out here.
And the hotel provided such an amazing breakfast, and we were able to talk to all of the vendors as well, and just looking at it was so nice, and I'm so appreciative, and it really hit the spot for that morning. My first session of the day was styrogami sculpture, so making sculptures out of styrofoam cups.
Can we move it again? I want to... It moves! The middle of the table moves! And the middle.
So our goal with this was to make our sculptures look like they didn't come from cups, and I'm actually really happy with how mine turned out. And it's really cool, and I don't think it looks like a cup.
All of our drinks along with my project. Oh, and Stanley.
So me and Bree had our next session together, and that was ballpoint pen portraits, and if you follow my Instagram, you know that I have gone crazy with this lately. It's one of my new favorite techniques, and I really like drawing with pens already, and so making portraits with them just made it even better, and I love it so much. Like, I cannot express how much I love it. After ballpoint pen portraits, we had our Western region meeting.
I won the little game. It was a bingo game.
And next up was time for lunch.
So right now we're getting lunch, and we decided to keep working on our portraits. Grace is very beautiful. The lighting's not great in here, but it's fine.
I know, I'm kind of like...
It's okay. But I'm excited to get pasta.
I was very satisfied with my pasta and my cannoli. This place is 10 out of 10 for sure. And we had a good break this day before our next session, so we walked a little bit further to some more crystal stores and just explored downtown Greenville a little bit more. And my first session after our break was the deconstruction project, so that meant we got to set stuff on fire. And you know, I had to choose a shark out of the reference drawings to draw because sharks are my favorite animal. And if you know me, you probably know that, but if you don't know me, now you do know that.
That's about all I'm gonna get out of
Fire.
my thumb. Sorry.
It's hard to get it burning, but it's still smoking. And my last session of the day was Blurs and Shutter Speed with Ed, and I got to take a grad class from Ed 2 years ago, and then I also got to take this class with Amy, and she was my cooperating teacher for student teaching. Absolutely love these two. After our last sessions of the day, me and Bree decided to go to Recraft, which is a discount/art thrift store, because they gave us a discount if we went to the conference, and I have to say this might be my new favorite craft store. I'm obsessed with it, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go again soon next time I'm over in Greenville. After Recraft, we went next door to 2nd and Charles, which is a bookstore that Bree recommended to me, and you could see in that first clip I got a Frankenstein book, and Frankenstein is my favorite book of all time, and I think I'm going to start trying to collect like different covers and different editions of the book because, come on. I mean, look at this sign too, it was made all of books. This place was super cool too. I honestly need to get out more and check out more of Greenville, to be honest with you. I know a lot of downtown, but not really the surrounded areas, and they had boba. I know I'm rambling a lot, but after that we went to Walmart.
It's only like 6 something, but it feels like it's so much later because it's dark outside.
For dinner, we went through the Zaxby drive-thru, and I spent the rest of the night before I went to bed just working on my ballpoint portrait. For day 3 of the conference, we only had one session, so we woke up a little bit early and got breakfast from Starbucks. So my last session of the conference was digital portfolios, and that's a wrap on the conference. Me and Bree decided to walk around downtown a little bit after our last session too, just to explore some more stores, and also go to familiar stores like this bookstore right here.
Black cat and orange cat energy.
And we had to look for some of the famous mice of Greenville. There he is. And for lunch we had Culver's, and one of my favorite fast food places of all time. If you don't have Culver's where you live, I feel sorry for you.
She was a fag.
So we went to Michael's, and then we went to another bookstore, and I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but I know Bree could tell you because she's the one who recommended it, and I thought it was pretty cool too. And you're gonna see in this next clip, there's some sketchbooks, and I ended up weaving with the Hokusai Wave sketchbook. And that pretty much ends our day, so thanks for watching, and I guess subscribe if you want to see more of my vlogs. I know I'm cringy, but I like making these because, memories and they're fun. So, thank you!